All right, so in this video, I'm going to talk about why people get paternity tests. There's reasons for it. I mean, you've seen it on the daytime TV shows, you might have seen it on paternity court, but there are reasons why people get paternity tests. Okay, so first off, my name is Royal. I'm the owner of Assurance DNA. I'm actually wearing the shirt of my partner company, Nationwide DNA Services, which is based in Atlanta, Georgia, and services the entire Georgia as well as the entire United States. So there's reasons why people get paternity tests. So one of them it could be for peace of mind. Like sometimes the dads or even the mothers, they just want to know the answer. They just want to know why or get that answer as to who the father could be, whether it's the father of their child, whether it's their own father, um, whether they're testing for or they're purchasing a test for their son who has had a child with someone else and they want to know the answer. It's a myriad of reasons why people get paternity tests, and there's no situation is ever the same. I have had an experience in working with clients in my company and in Nationwide DNA Services as well. So you got the multiple different types of paternity tests. You have a legal paternity test, and you have what is called an at-home paternity test kit. And I'm going to kind of go into that a little bit more. If you can see it here, um, this is something that you can use to test at home, but it is not court admissible. So I'll explain that why. So a legal paternity test uses something called chain of custody, and it is basically documentation that is notating, who has taken the samples and how it's gotten there, who is testing the samples, and then all the way up until it gets into to the tested parties, to their, they get the results essentially. So it's a legally binding form that is used to get those results out. That is done by someone like me. I would come out to you or the tested party and actually do the swabbing myself. I would, you all or the tested party would provide any form of identification. I would ask them certain types of questions regarding the test and, have they had a blood transfusion, etc. It's a whole kind of process. And I document all that stuff on paperwork that only I have control over until I send it off to the lab that we use that processes the samples. And then from there, it is analyzed, signed off by a PhD, notarized, and then sent to me for me to release to the tested party. So it's a whole chain of custody that goes on with that. Those legal paternity tests, people can use them in court. They can use them for immigration cases, adoption, birth records, birth certificates, you name it. Any type of probate wills, any type of legal reason, people use these paternity tests, the legal paternity test. The second type is the at-home kit. So as you can see, kind of discrete packaging here. Within the at-home paternity test kits is your sterile swab. So I'm pulling them out there. There's 12 of them to be used for each tested party. There are 3 tested parties. And then you have an envelope. You have multiple envelopes where you can place the samples into it and eventually mail it off to the lab yourself. So if you want a at-home paternity test kit, that's just for your own personal knowledge. You just want to know you're not going to court. You don't intend to do any type of legal proceedings or anything of that nature. That's just you wanting to know. And it's multiple reasons why people get that. I've had folks call in, I've had clients call in that they just want to know. I've had clients call in where they didn't really want to get the mother even involved or want the mother to know. That's up to their discretion. Okay. And they will test that child in secret is as they please and send this kid off to the lab to be tested. It's plenty of ways. It's myriad of ways. But the biggest thing in between all that is the difference between a legal paternity test and a non-legal or at-home peace of mind paternity test kit. So once again, this is Royal with Assurance DNA, partnered with Nationwide DNA Services based in Atlanta. You can follow me on Instagram at Assurance DNA. You can go to AssuranceDNA.com if you want to learn more or schedule a consultation. Or you can call 877-362-6450 to talk to a paternity testing expert, either myself or my partner, if you want to actually schedule an appointment. So thank you all, and looking forward to talking to you next time.